Novel Notions. American Psycho is a novel written by Bret Easton Ellis and first published in 1991. The book follows the life of Patrick Bateman, a wealthy and successful investment banker living in New York City in the late 1980s. Despite his outward appearance of success, Bateman is a deeply disturbed and violent individual who indulges in sadistic acts of violence, murder, and rape. The novel is written from Bateman's perspective and offers a dark and disturbing look into his mind and the society that he inhabits. The book opens with Bateman and a group of his colleagues discussing their various investments and business deals over dinner. Throughout the conversation, Bateman's thoughts begin to drift towards his own dark desires and violent tendencies. He imagines brutally murdering his colleagues and goes into great detail about the various methods he would use to kill them. Bateman's violent thoughts become increasingly vivid and frequent as the novel progresses, and he eventually begins to act on them. Bateman's first murder takes place when he lures a homeless man into an alleyway and brutally beats him to death with a nail gun. He then begins to target other individuals, including prostitutes and random strangers, and uses various methods to torture and kill them. Bateman's acts of violence become more depraved and sadistic as the novel progresses, and he even begins to engage in acts of cannibalism. Despite Bateman's increasingly violent behavior, he manages to maintain a veneer of normalcy in his day-to-day life. He continues to go to work, attend social events, and maintain relationships with his friends and colleagues. However, as Bateman's crimes become more and more extreme, he begins to lose his grip on reality and becomes increasingly paranoid that he will be caught. He begins to see hallucinations and has trouble distinguishing between reality and his own twisted fantasies. As the novel draws to a close, Bateman's mental state becomes increasingly unstable, and he becomes increasingly reckless in his acts of violence. He begins to make mistakes, and his friends and colleagues begin to suspect that something is wrong with him. However, despite their suspicions, no one is able to definitively link Bateman to any of the murders that have been taking place in the city. In the final chapter of the novel, Bateman confesses to his crimes in a voicemail message to his lawyer. However, the lawyer ignores the message, believing it to be a joke, and Bateman is ultimately able to escape justice. The novel ends with Bateman reflecting on his own existence and the emptiness and sense of despair that he feels. American Psycho is a powerful and disturbing novel that offers a scathing critique of American society in the late 1980s. Through the character of Patrick Bateman, Ellis explores the themes of violence, materialism, and the search for identity in a society that places a premium on wealth and success. The novel is graphic and disturbing in its depiction of violence and sexual depravity, but it is also a searing indictment of a culture that values appearance over substance and encourages individuals to pursue their own selfish desires at any cost. Please subscribe to Novel Notions for more review videos. Thanks for watching.